What's going on YouTube? Hayden back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video, we'll be looking at Litecoin, Bitcoin, Ethereum, as well as Augur to Bitcoin. So shout out to Matt Grable for commenting his favorite cryptocurrency. If you guys are new to the channel or want to be shouted out in tomorrow's video, please make sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications, and leave a comment telling me what cryptocurrency we should review in tomorrow's video. So today I have two articles that I want to show you guys that I do want to talk about, as well as some TA. So right off the bat, we are on the CoinMarketCap or coinmarketcap.com. I'm just refreshing the page so we can get a better look. And if we look at the top 10 cryptos, you can see we are at a slight downtrend or a down market today. We have a current, okay, so the market cap didn't load up, but we do have Bitcoin still hovering above 6,000, which is really nice. We have Litecoin at 78, so a little bit lower than 80 or what it was at yesterday. And we have a market cap at 244 billion. So definitely some shift in the market downwards. We have, what else? Ethereum at 436, the only coin that seems to be up or just holding on. So I wanted to show you two articles. One was talking about Bitcoin and how Bitcoin is so important with this market, as most of you all should know, as well as Litecoin price forecast, I guess, or prediction. I don't know how you want to look at it. So on this is Ethereum World News, so quite interesting that that website is talking about Litecoin price. But this is Litecoin's price analysis, Litecoin versus USD, the upside break is real, question mark. Whoever wrote that right here. So he did some type of price analysis that we can see here. I'll blow it up for you guys. Whether this is accurate or not, it's a little bit different than my current coin market, like my current TA. But you can see how he drew his downtrend right there. And I'm trying to see where exactly that gets placed, where his lines are. But as you can see, that's his current lines, wherever that bounced off of 75. I'm just trying to compare it. But he then says that with the bounce, we managed to break up above it. I don't know where he's drawing those lines. We'll look at our TA in a second. And whatever his current analysis is, he shows us that we broke above the downtrend and we could potentially be heading up shortly. He also says that the Litecoin price found buyers near $75 and recovered a few points against the US dollar. Traded above 80, but it failed to gain traction. It says key talking points. Litecoin price traded for a few points higher, but it faced sellers above 80. The week's highlighted significant bearish trend line was breached with resistance at 77, so that's what we're going to look at. The pair must gain momentum above 80 and 82 to avoid the bearish trend. It says during the past two sessions, they were ranging from 75 level to around 78 to 80. But upsides were capped. Looking at the chart, the price managed to move above 80 resistance and the 100 hourly simple moving average. More importantly, the week's highlighted significant bearish trend line was breached with resistance at 77. So that's pretty much what the current market is looking like right now. He writes above 82, blah, 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 blah. The next major barrier for buyers is near 93. In short, the current market sentiment for Litecoin price is stable as long as the price is above 75. Okay. Next article to look at really quick is by Mary Hewlett on Cointelegraph.com. Really nice website if you ever wanted to view some articles. She wrote 5 hours ago, Bitcoin must rally through 6,300 to reverse the downtrend. So that's pretty much what I wanted to point out. It says right here, it is really a no man's land for a trading standpoint. I think if you're a very short-term trader, critical stop level at 58 to 6,000 with a resistance at 63 to 64. The 15-day moving average chart is pretty good. It also says the 7,000 level on this chart, which says he had been a very critical support until now because we broke through it. So that was just two quick little articles, at least the titles that I wanted to touch upon. Now let's just get into some quick TA with, I'm going to do Bitcoin first and then we'll talk about it. So right currently the price of Bitcoin is $5,993. And for the overall view, the TA, you can see how we are currently in a downtrend. We've been in a downtrend for quite some time. How low will the bottom be? I'm hoping this potentially is the bottom, but we will see. You can see we have the downtrend, how it broke into a channel right here. And then you can see the resistance it's facing is practically the bottom and the start. So the resistance and then the support of where the breakout started, that's where we're retesting right now. We're also pretty low on the stock RSI as well as being below the high-low MMA. But you can see just the amount of consolidation we've had in the past 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days. So it's definitely a very good indication that we could potentially be breaking upwards soon if we manage to get above the resistance, which is pretty much why they said get to $6,300. Now we do look quite well. We are currently at $6,000 even right now, and you can see we have broken through it in the past, but we receded back up. So we have held it quite strong, and 6,000 does seem to be a pretty big mental barrier for Bitcoin. So as long as we can stay above that and get enough volume to push us through, we may be looking for some upside. Next, we are looking at Litecoin. Litecoin does look quite nice. You can see how it is also following a channel similar to Bitcoin, and it seems like we are currently holding support right at this level at around $80. You can see where that cuts through, and we have some support there. So honestly, with Litecoin, it's pretty much wherever direction Bitcoin wants to break to, that's where we will see Litecoin go as well. Right now it's consolidating for quite some time, which is good news. We're not seeing a push downwards. If we do fall, we'll probably go to $72. If not, the lowest support is around 50 that I see. If Bitcoin was to fall down, it would probably retrace back down to around 51.75 region. So definitely be mindful of that when you're making these trades. Right now, it's just a consolidation point. I don't think there's any reason to be putting money into the market right now. We are getting back into the purple area for Litecoin, so it's getting out of that oversold region. Lastly, let's check out Ethereum and then Augur. But Ethereum also is in some type of downtrend, and it's facing resistance right now from its current downtrend. And we'll see if it can maintain being above its support line at around 420. If it can't, it will most likely fall down to 370. But it's definitely coming close with the market. We're really going to find out where the market is headed very, very, very soon. Hopefully we break to the upside, because we've had so much consolidation and such a pullback that it's due to start moving in the other direction. So be patient, and we're going to see where cryptocurrency wants to take off. Lastly, let's check out Augur to Bitcoin. I'm going to just view this on the 4-hour so I can get a better look-see. I'm just going to extend this a little bit so I can get a better look. Okay. So, interesting. So, I'm assuming this was at some point an ICO, as most is, and you can see it did drop right off the bat when it was released to the market, fell, and then it found its support or correction to the price where it should be held. And you can see it does have some support at the bottom here. This is a huge support. 1-2 touches making it a support line for Augur. It was just recently overbought from this huge run-up it had, but I just want to draw in some more support levels and resistance levels for Augur right now. And honestly, those look quite nice. You can see how it is quite recently was in the overbought region on the 4-hour, and it did pull back down to that high-low MMA. And that's probably where it's going to stay. So if you do plan on investing in Augur, it is an okay time right now to do so, because of it being flatlined right now and retesting that high-low MMA. There is a good chance it will bounce up off of that, but just be in mind that this is a resistance region which is going to face some resistance when Augur reaches that price level. So take that into consideration if you do plan on purchasing Augur and doing some shorting or some short trades. Otherwise, that's going to sum up the video for today. Please leave a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on post notifications. Peace.